Good evening, folks, and a hearty welcome to our drive-in theater. We have a wonderful evening's entertainment lined up for you, one that will provide several hours of pleasurable relaxation and diversion for you and your family. Did you fail to dress up for tonight's show? No tie, an old shirt and slacks, a house dress? Well, don't give it a thought. We're glad you came as you are. We just want you to enjoy yourselves. Don't forget to visit our refreshment center during the intermission or any time. You love the tasty array of snacks we have to offer. So will the youngsters. Everything is quality and so good. We hope you'll make this a weekly visit. Bring the family. Bring your friends. There are always wonderful new pictures to see, delightful snacks to nibble, a gay, pleasant evening for all. Oh, a word of caution. Don't drive over 10 miles an hour in the theater area for your safety's sake. And Mom or Pop, go with the kids when they leave the car. We hope you have a wonderful time. Come back soon.
It's 4 minutes till showtime.
Hey, fellas, don't fight over that hot dog. There's plenty for everyone. Big, plump, and juicy, wrapped in an oven-fresh bun. Add mustard, relish, ketchup, and go to work. Yes, the hot dogs at our refreshment center are the best you'll find anywhere. Everybody agrees on that.
It's 3 minutes till showtime.
Thirsty? The refreshment stand is open with everything to satisfy your taste buds. Here's the menu: the hottest, freshest, crunchiest popcorn, each kernel popped to its fullest with that real movie time taste. Cold drinks. You'll find your favorite ice cold, tasty, and thirst quenching. And hot dogs, hamburgers, and candy, too. Now a short intermission, so you'll have time to make your selection before the show begins.
It's 2 minutes till showtime.
Your attention, please. All new hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience. Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires. Do not attempt to open heater unit. If you need assistance, please notify the theater box office or concession manager.
Top quality hamburgers, the most popular snack in the country. We serve them plain or garnished to your taste.
There are words men live by, words of strength, of wisdom, and of peace. We urge you to find the spiritual comfort and guidance we all so greatly need by attending your place of worship regularly.
Just 1 minute to go.
And now, on with the show.
Check 1, 2. Yo, what is this? The 5-foot assassin with that fucking roughneck business. Chuck Charlie. Chuck Charlie. Okay. Sure.
Here we are.
Let's do a show program. Ladies and gentlemen, I implore you. Welcome to Grown Man Record Night, the Independence Day edition, which have we done this? I don't think we've ever done a... If it was 7 years ago. We did do a show on Actually, I think me and Jay and Steve were jamming, and then came over here for a 4th of July. Maybe that was New Year's. I don't remember. But speaking of which, stay tuned, because during this show, we'll be doing the countdown. We're going to be counting down to midnight here for 4th of July. Folks, we got Nate Bouchard joining us live again.
Hey, buddy.
Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Been a long time.
Yes.
A little,
What?
whatever the 500 episode, right? That was the last time you were up? Yeah, it's probably been a little bit.
2023.
2023. Yeah. So we got Nate up in the piece tonight. We got Zonk Man. Little July 4th fireworks, and the fireworks are coming in the form of fucking hot dogs
That's right.
tonight.
Let freedom reign.
I'm gonna take this fucking Zen out. So here's what we're doing. We're doing a dog for every segment. So we're gonna start it off. Cheers.
Cheers.
We're gonna start it off right. Tink wants a dog. Fuck Tink. What up, Miss You?
First wiener dedicated to Miss You.
Inappropriate. So what brings you up this part of the woods here, Nate?
Hot dogs.
I was going to say here for the hot dog, free hot
Yeah.
dogs.
Free dinner? You don't get a free dinner in my town.
There you go.
Or is that? How do you,
What up, Frank?
Free lunch. And yeah, I thought I was about due for a visit.
Oh yeah.
So, that's why.
Hope there's ketchup on it to make it familiar to Miss You. Jesus. I don't know if that's an STD joke, a period joke, or you put shitty condiments on your hot dog joke.
It's a condom. It's a mint. It's a condiment.
Are they Oscars? Nah, man. They're Nathan's because we got Nathan in the house. What up,
Damn,
Sean?
dude, They killed that motherfucker. So when is this segment over? When do we have to have
The bread's a little tough. It's all right. So we're eating one every segment. I have 24 dogs cooked. That's right, folks. 24 dogs.
Between three of us
Well,
and Tink.
I was hoping Fever was going to show up, but he's probably on drugs somewhere, laid in some ditch or something. He does a lot of drugs, you know. What up, MT? I forgot MT earlier. I didn't say anything to him. So yeah, getting this show on the air, you would not believe the rigmarole that's went around actually making this happen. I knew Nate was coming for a while.
Close call.
So my PC actually died, and the drive on the PC went absolutely kaput. And the past couple of days have been a little bit touch and go. So I run 2 drives on my computer, right? I ran a smaller, like 500 gig drive that was just for Windows and like bullshit. then a big 2 terabyte guy, which is what I'll keep all my games and shit on. So the smaller guy is the one that shit the bed. And so I had to just like disconnect that one, nuke my entire PC, and then reload Windows onto this other drive, which meant I had to load all this Record Night stuff, which we run out of a program called OBS. All the graphics, the cameras, the transition, the fucking hotkeys, all of that shit, I had to build it from the fucking ground up yesterday. Literally yesterday. It was an absolute fucking shit show.
So did you have to go to DOS and format drive C?
No, actually, I went into I took a USB and just it wasn't that simple because it ended up being an issue. But nevertheless, I figured it out. And then we actually streamed last night just to test it and make sure shit wasn't gonna go fucking haywire. Reginald Denny. But here we are. Lo and behold, did not think it was gonna happen. Honestly, I was like, I'll bring a camera home from work. We'll shoot some content, like not live. Maybe we'll stream on the phone, which would have still been fun and like whatever. But like, here we are back with the real shit, and actually probably a little bit more streamlined. So it could have been a good thing. And you guys maybe remember sometimes my drive would like stutter and like it would freeze and stuff like that. All that was my drive dying. It was a several month process of my drive dying. We got a sub hype. I don't even have my fucking shit up. What happened? Shane resubscribed with Prime for 51 months. 51 months.
Wow.
There's a lot of people on Twitch that never, ever, ever, ever see.
Still got that pickle.
Give him the pickle.
That's right. Thank you, Shane, for the 51. You get that pickle. I'm taking the noise gate off. Boom. Anyway, trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. So I hope everybody had a great 4th. I know it's 4th of July. People are out doing fucking real shit. Not enough time to hang out with those fucking morons. I will notice something right off the rip. We got nothing playing in the fucking alcove. That's a little bit of an issue. So I'm going to ask our guest to play a little VHS Jenga.
Oh, man.
The
Jenga.
Independence Day version.
Oh, yeah, I gotta move the chair out of the way.
Okay? You can't block the chair with a shot. That's all right. That's all right. Oh, excuse me. We'll just...
No. Go
Well,
to the bottom.
Fletch?
To the bottom.
Sure.
Fletch?
Sure. I'll just secure that top. Just letting you know. Keep a shoulder.
Lift the weight
keep
up. Lift the weight up.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Boom. Boom. Oh, he's so close. Yet so far away. Oh, whoa.
There you go. Reback.
Watch that top. Very top. I'd watch that very top. Okay.
Bingo.
All right. Sure.
Bingo. Let's see Randy Quaid in Christmas Vacation.
USA, #1. Razor
So,
sharp. Miss U says use your hips. Use your hips, Miss U. Use your hips.
Step in, step out.
Yeah, I don't know how a VHS...
Yeah, let him, Zon can throw it in there for you.
Oh, Fletcher. Irwin and Fletcher, we got to do a little rewind.
What am I, 15 years old?
Oh, shit, not Mitchell.
Now, you could get smug and sit down and it falls behind you like Scotty. I mean, I'm not throwing any shade, but Scotty felt pretty confident, walked away from it, and the whole fucking stack fell. I don't know. That's how them Yankees are. That's how they act. The Yankees think they know what's going on. Then all of a sudden...
I'm going to mess up Nate, and I'm going to put it on top. Put it on top.
All right.
Okay, let me get out of the way. I feel like I messed up.
I didn't know I could use 2 hands. That's what she said. Yeah.
Anyway.
So yeah, we're doing a dog a segment, kind of to re-rack here. We're doing a dog a segment. The show almost didn't happen while we're at it. Last week's show, which was pretty good, the return of Steve Fever. Nobody will fucking believe it, because here's what happened. Full hand up accountability here. I got a little frosty and was playing some like a stoner rock compilation from Weedian. Also, fuck you, Weedian. I've supported you guys for so long. It's not their fault. It's my fault. But the compilation did feature some more down the middle, not down the middle, but like stoner rock bands that are on labels and stuff like that. So like, I knew it was like it's like 100 songs on the compilation. I'm like, oh, this will get us through, and I won't have to fuck with like what we're playing underneath us. So we got banged with like copyright shit from like 20 different bands. Long story short, last week's show, if you didn't check it out live, or if you've not gone over to Twitch and check and watched it, it'll never be on YouTube, because I can't get that shit off of there. Which is what's really fucking sucky about YouTube. And look, I understand and appreciate, and all the people that like, there are a lot of people in the VC who are like, you should be able to play any music you want anytime. I'm like, no, you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't. That's...
Yeah, tell that to somebody who can play an instrument and does so for a living.
And you're starving to death, and you travel around in a van, playing shitty shows, and you barely have money to eat. And then somebody that's got 25,000 subscribers is making $1,000 a month off you on YouTube, and they're using you as background music. Yeah, fuck off. I mean, I get that. But if you're kind of lower key and like I'm not monetized on YouTube at all. At that point, it's like, dude, if they're not monetized, who cares? Anyway, if anything, how many of those bands on that list that busted us have I hyped up on the show? So also, suck my fucking dick. At that point, come on. Zonk's hemorrhoids are flaring? Holy shit.
Well, there you go.
Was he spotting? Do we have a spotting episode?
Oh, Zonk's ready for another one.
We're not quite there yet. All right.
Put your cart before the horse.
So anyway, I'll let the guests do the honors. If we want to do let's do a joke.
Yeah. Do trees poop?
Do trees poop?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, yeah. Where do number 2 pencils come from? No.
Give me another one.
Okay. What is it about a vagina? You spend the first 9 months of your life trying to get out of one, and you spend the rest of your life trying to get back in.
All right, that's better. All right, let's everybody lock in here. Let's everybody lock in. Yeah, 4th of July. What did I not say? Hot dogs, PC, fireworks. They're still going. They're going off right now. 100%. Thanks for sending this hat to me, by the way.
Wrong name.
Oh, that's the other Nate.
I think that's the other name.
Oh, well. Okay. Let's see. I don't think we'll do a dog. We'll do a dog. We can go all the way till. Let's see if we do intro. We did one intro. Say we wait all the way to what we played. Dig of the week, so to speak, chip chat. We got to have one more. So either do it now or with marbles. Marbles is quick.
So can you do it with news?
We can do it with the news. I don't have a lot of news, actually. Actually, I have no news. Did anything happen this week?
No news is good news.
No news is good news? What up, AG? Did anything happen this week in the world of music? I couldn't find anything. Nothing popped up.
Elektra has a 75th anniversary for this month of July, and I know there's one that I want. Afghan Wigs, Gentlemen. I don't know. They released it for Record Store Day a couple years ago, but I missed out on that one. So I had it on CD, but I never had it on vinyl. So
hell yeah!
But so every Friday they're releasing 6 or 7.
What's some of the other stuff?
titles.
Anything of note or?
Well, the only one I can remember is Anita Baker, Rapture.
Anita Baker.
Let's see what else. I think there's a Doors compilation.
Okay.
Not that they released enough Doors.
Elektra. That's kind of Elektra's bread and butter, right?
Who else? I can't remember anything. Love. I think Love has a like a compilation of singles.
Beat is releasing a live album in September. Foo Fighters released a new song. I did see that.
Okay.
Foo Fighters did release a new song, and there's a new album coming, I guess.
Okay.
And I did see they did a cover of a Minor Threat song that popped up in my feed.
That's different.
That sounds like something I want to see.
Dave on drums for the new Foo Fighters shit. That's the way it should be.
Yeah.
Once Taylor Hawkins died, it should be like that from now on.
Yeah.
Then you find some schmendrick to play the tour.
Right.
Yeah. There's lots of great drummers that you can find to fill in the tour.
I hear Zach Starkey is he needs
available.
something to do.
He
Yeah.
needs a little work ski.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he's living off of Dad's Beatle money anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Like, I guess it's like, and even with like the releases this week. I mean, I realize like having release day be on July 4th is not ideal.
No.
Like, so there's not a shit ton of stuff that came out this week. I did find some really cool stuff though, and we can get into that now. Fuck. So crazy having rebuilt all. I can't tell you. I'm rarely proud of myself for any reason, and I have very little reason to be happy anytime ever for any reason whatsoever. Getting this shit locked back in for the show, I'm especially proud of myself, and I want to be tipped for that. That's all I'm telling you.
Well, there is a fine line between genius and insanity.
Oh,
So you fell on the genius side this week.
That line has been cutting my ball sack open for like 40 years. But no, obviously this the cover of this record really drew me in, and the name Brute Force and His Drum. You ever heard of this?
No, I have no idea.
And the name of the album is The Weird, Wonderful World of Brute Force and His Drum. Sorcerer Records. This is Gonzo Psychedelia Synth Drum Madness from 1974.
Wow.
Contains the mega rare 7-inch single and 4 previously unreleased tracks from the same session. This guy's originally born in the USA. Born in the... and he played in a bunch of like R&B and pop psych bands like Sorrows, John Francis Collection, Ghost of Electricity, and Magic, which I don't really know those bands. And like in the 60s. And then in the 70s, this guy wanted him to come down to Australia and like work in his studio. And then the studio downtime, they ended up recording this fucking monster of a fucking... I think this is... I don't know if this is a 7-inch. This was...
an EP?
Let me see. Brute Force and his drum was Francis's somewhat bizarre caveman with an ARP 2600 alter ego. And that's a legendary synth, if you guys don't know that. Grunts, shouts, baldy hollers, punctuate mad synth rips, and prehistoric percussion. And it really is. It's so fucking good. So this is released on a 45 and 74, and then there's like 4 other songs on this that have never seen the light of day since this. And I listened to this today. Oh, definitely worth checking out. I mean, this is amazing. It's really fucking cool. And I had no idea. Thank you, Shane. I had no idea about this ever existing. So definitely worth checking out.
Sounds like it's in my wheelhouse too, I think.
To that point, we were talking about this earlier. Something else that's 100% probably going to be in your wheelhouse because of the record is like all black. It's going to look like just a graphic, but it's actually the album cover. Fried egg, or as Yankees would say, egg. Egg. You want an egg on your sandwich? Egg. This is a Japanese stoner rock, proto heavy metal, prog rock mastery. Goodbye. This is their second or third. It's the last one. I guess one side is going to be a live shit, and I think the live shit seems to be like more of that guitar based, like fucking hard and heavy, like you want. And I think the album side is a lot more kind of on the prog side, but it's got a lot of fucking everything you like about 70s hard rock. Everything you like about 70s hard rock. When I sample this today, is right there, 100%. This is a nice reissue you should be able to pick up. It's got the Metal Theologian stamp of approval.
Oh yeah.
And I fuck with that, 100%, 100%. Yeah, it's
Yeah, he's probably got an original.
probably signed by the band,
By the band.
in urine, because he's kind of like that. Metal Theologian likes urine. I'm just throwing it out there. Okay, moving right along. Would you have me a brewski?
Yeah.
You know what's funny, folks?
What about a hot dog?
I'll take another one.
We can do a dog. We can dog it
You
up.
want to fix your own, or you want me to fix them?
I mean, you're welcome to. Or, thank you, dude.
Yeah. We'll get it up for you.
So I'm drinking Budweisers tonight. I love Budweiser, but I don't drink them very often. The rice gives me a headache, and also they're heavy and carby, and I'm trying to stay away from the carbs if I can help it. But there's 2 times of the year where I 100% drink Budweiser and only Budweiser, and that's Super Bowl because of the Bud Bowl, and 4th of July because the USA #1 Razor Sharp. So always drink Budweiser on 4th of July because it's the American beer, you know. He's got an old boot. Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, I really dug that record, man. And it's funny, like people will
I'll let you do the smash.
give me the business of oh, mine's over here. You only show metal records, or you only show punk records, or I literally look at the list and I think about all the people that watch the show, and I try to find stuff that not only I like, but everybody else likes. But sometimes it's 100% punk heavy, or 100% metal heavy, or like whatever. And yeah, maybe it gets influenced by like what I'm super into at the time. It's possible, but I don't do that on purpose. Like it's not like if there's like a dope like classic rock something, I really don't do reissues unless it's something like crazy like that. Like that's a reissue. Thank you, dude.
Something you can't find
right
anywhere.
I mean, if it's the latest and greatest version of Eat a Peach from the Allman Brothers, but it's got a gold foil stamp on this reissue. Yeah. We're not talking about it on the show. I've stopped doing that. I've kind of put it back to like super interesting bands that I've never heard of, and maybe other people haven't either. Now, obviously, there's people that will have heard of
there
things.
There are plenty of other places in the BC that talk about reissues all day long.
Just same 4 bands.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Did you hear that there's a Beatles mono box set coming up? You know.
Yeah. But here's another one of those. Where's my cursor? I am cursor. Just mustard, Shane. A little. Nate's eating a plain.
Oh, I fucked up. Put mustard on yours.
Oh.
Shit.
No problem.
Don't have the zonk man make your fucking dog.
Take a lap.
Fuck. I hope I don't have to eat another one.
It's a little zesty.
Zesty mustard.
Zest.
I saw this one and I was like, okay, what is this called? What is this about? The name of this band is Motherfuckers JMB and Company. The name of the album is Music, Excitement, Action, Beauty. What's up, Zero? rhythm and atmosphere that fearlessly treks into vast sonic spaces. Drum beats spread into constellation, bass pumps into the sky, drones flare into the clouds. Thick grooves drift in and out of focus, but they're always a central force clinging to all the vapor trails shoot. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And then I realized, like, some of these guys are from bands like Animal Collective. Eugene Chadbourne, I played with Eugene Chadbourne, and Guar. One of the guys has played with Guar, but this record, this does not sound like any of that. I mean, maybe a little Eugene Chadbourne in there, but like, it's really out there. The one track I sampled was very surfy, like Middle Eastern surfy.
Right.
You know, kind of like that Secret Chiefs, kind of like
Okay.
Middle Eastern surfy kind of thing. And the other stuff was just kind of like out there, psychedelic. Really cool. Really enjoyed this. It's worth checking out for sure. Motherfuckers, JMB and Company. And it's on the Via Parigi label. Don't know that label.
I've never heard of it. Is that an American label? Or
Doesn't sound like it.
no?
I've almost gotten to the point where, like, when I show records or show stuff that came out,
Yeah.
if it's a label I know of, it's almost not worth showing. I mean, we're getting to that point here. Finally, cover kind of grabbed my attention. This is ironically, it's a split 45 from a band called Split System and Les Louis. I guess am I saying that right?
Lollies?
It's French.
Yeah.
So anyway, the Split System's Australian. There's some punk shit. So you've got some good. This is some good down the middle, like punk rock and roll, man. It's really good. I really enjoyed this today. I sampled pretty much most of this. Said the Australian side features a tough as guts rock and roll stomper Chemicals. It's only 2 tracks. And on the other side, Les Louis delivers Les Twit. Written and recorded in a burst of urgency, fast, loud, and straight to the point. Yeah, this is both of these are like no bullshit. Nothing fucking. It's just straight punk rock down the middle.
Stripped down.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Very stripped down. Good stuff.
Cool. Very good.
It's time to get into what we played. Now we did a little. Oh Lord.
A little tribute to America.
We had some America baloney going on in there. Sure. We didn't get too crazy with it. We've done that before. You already feeling the dog?
No, that laugh, man. I think that laugh will put it on me.
We played a little tribute to America in there, here and there, but also had some just bangers. The 7-inch looks sold out. Oh, fuck. I do that all the time. Hey, it's a great record. Everybody go buy this. And then it's like, yeah, it's been sold out for 2 weeks. Yeah.
I guess you snooze, you lose.
That's right. Dog number 2 down. Oh, only 4 more to go.
Come on.
I'm pouring Budweiser on top of this, which is it's not ideal.
My fault for eating dinner before coming here.
Yeah, this motherfucker ate supper at fucking 5:30. I'm like, wait, last time I ate was like 1 o'clock.
Yeah. I had a quick trip BLT.
I had a
I was
BLT.
not impressed.
I had a BLT and a butter pecan ice cream cone with a strip of bacon
That
on top of it.
Whoa, that sounds really good.
Dude, butter pecan ice cream and bacon. What the fuck are we doing? Oh, I'm not logged in. Holy shit! God damn it! Is that right? Can I log in? Yeah. Check this out.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
Butter pecan, ice cream cone, piece of bacon on the top. Let me tell you something. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life, but also, yes, I am. That's why you're here, and I would highly recommend that. Ice cream and bacon is one of my favorite things to do. And I only do it on holidays and my birthday, and like, I was trying to think of something.
You're either putting bacon on ice cream or you ain't living.
Correct. Correct. Needs chocolate? You need chocolate, Miss You.
Chocolate covered bacon is fucking good.
Chocolate covered bacon's good. I would supersede that and say a little salted caramel. I'm a caramel guy over chocolate.
Bacon and peanut butter's good.
Bacon and peanut butter's good. The Elvis.
Yeah.
Go back to the Metal Theologian's Elvis sandwich video.
Oh, fuck those bananas.
You're not a banana guy?
Well, I'm into bananas, just not with bacon and peanut butter. I don't know.
Okay. What do you think about a banana sandwich with mayonnaise on it?
Nope.
Yeah,
No.
me neither.
No.
All that.
No.
Grew up with everybody doing
Mayonnaise, mayo will go on meat, I think. Mayo has to be paired with meat. I don't know. That's just the thing that I've always
Let's
had.
say you don't have a banana, you don't have any bacon. What about a mayonnaise peanut butter sandwich?
that. My mom does that.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
No.
Mayonnaise
Hey,
and
man.
peanut butter?
No.
That's the poor to poor, man.
So what kind of mayo are we talking about here?
Hellman's?
You know, I didn't grow up like Duke's where everybody's like ape shit over Duke's.
Yeah.
I never heard that growing up.
Yeah.
Never heard. It's like such a big thing in the South now, and I've just never.
Either
We had JFG growing up.
Blue Plate, but okay, Hellman's,
Hellman's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right.
but Miracle Whip, no fucking way.
No?
No, absolutely not.
Certain applications.
It's not. No.
When I was a kid, I liked Miracle Whip. I wouldn't eat mayonnaise. I was way older before I'd eat
Yeah.
mayonnaise. I'm just getting around to mayonnaise, honestly.
Yeah. Miracle Whip's not even mayonnaise.
No, it's a
its own
salad
fucking
dressing.
thing.
Yeah. It's tangy. The tangy zip of Miracle Whip.
Poon tangy.
Dukes, yeah, everybody's all ape shit about Dukes, but that's like a meme like last 20 years thing, where everybody's like, you don't even live in the South if you don't eat Dukes mayonnaise. And I'm like, I've lived in North Carolina my whole life, and nobody was like that when I was a kid. Nobody. Literally nobody. Now we have the Dukes, like, you know, the bowl games, and like it's like, I won't even eat it if it ain't Dukes. Like, that's not a thing. That was not a thing here. I'm sorry. That just seems to be amplified by social media nonsense, in my opinion. But I fuck with Dukes. But if Hellman's is $3 cheaper, then Dukes can suck a fucking dick.
Yeah.
It's the way it is.
Yeah, these mayonnaise keyboard warriors on social media can fuck right off.
That's right. It's a big problem nowadays.
I know.
It's a big problem. But anyway, what we played. Boom. Got my hotkey set up. God, looking good.
What we played next segment for a dog. No
Oh, yeah.
mustard.
No mustard.
So a lot of this, I told Nate, like, you know, have your way with my stack. Pulled out an absolute stalwart in the Grown Man Record Night collection. Oh, excuse me. A little Billy Cobham Spectrum. One of Shane's favorites, actually. Shane is probably the most requested album from Shane over the years. Can never go wrong with this. Did play side 2, which we normally play side 1 here on the show. Side 1 of this record is one of the most played records on this show over the years by far. But yeah, played side 2 tonight. Drumming doesn't get much better than this.
I thought it was on 45.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. Like, you would think this was a 45. As fast and technical as, like, it's so fucking crazy, right? But yeah, so you can stick this down in the crate somewhere.
Okay.
Thanks, sir.
Eating dogs.
Are y'all on your third?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh. Jesus, we're just cooking right along here. We got to. And it's funny, we played this a couple of years ago on the 4th of July, or like leading up to 4th of July or some shit. And like, obviously, most people would not, even Springsteen fans would say this is not their favorite record. It's a corny record. It's the commercial record, whatever. But it low-key kind of slams for its own thing, its own 80s kind of corniness. It captures a moment for folks our age. They're like, this was all over the radio. Yeah. It's all over MTV.
There's 14 songs on it, and 13 of them were singles.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, it's kind of like Genesis, Invisible Touch. It's like kind of the same thing. Where it's like it's almost like a greatest hits. Mm-hmm. So for Poppy Springsteen, and growing up, this is all I knew of Springsteen. I mean, all right, thank you, dude.
Oh, what was that?
Try not to get whoa.
Somebody's.
Damn, he's done already. I'm gonna wait till the last record.
I think a big bite.
Big Bite. That's Miss U's nickname in high school, right?
Middle school.
Middle school.
Be fair. What up, Thumbfinger? Little Spelljammer, Rod and Easy Band. This is Abysmal Trip. Tell us about this one, Zon.
Yes, this is 2019, I believe. I could be wrong. 2021. They had some kind of little dialogue at the beginning of side 2 where it was like a 50s sci-fi movie or TV show or something like that. So yeah, dig it, man. Of course, it's that stoner space rock vibe. Now I'm the one behind.
I took a 3-biter.
Yeah.
Man, what I might need to take a. You got good plumbing, right?
That's up to the city of High Point.
I'll have to pound that American Standard.
That's one of the funniest things I've ever said on the show. Is like, I buy American Standard because I need a toilet that can handle my, what was it? My porcelain pounding pisses or something like that. I knew it was a nice use of alliteration. I do.
Well, it's good. It's American Standard and it's the 4th of July, so. You know.
USA #1 razor sharp.
If you're gonna piss,
shit in the litter box, it's full. That's the one thing I did forget at the store was litter. I need to change the litter box. I'm starting to get that taste. I'm starting to get that dog in me. I got that dog in me, boy. Woo!
You get that Georgia bite?
Something we didn't mention for this. Are we doing a shot in the middle of all this?
Oh my God, I cannot. Call me a pussy, whatever. I cannot.
I'll have to think on that for a second. I'll have to think on that for a second. If there's a lull, let's see. Okay, let's establish now. We're in what we played.
Yeah.
We're on 3. I've done 3 dogs. You've done 3 dogs. You're working on 3, right? So we've got Dig of the Week, so to speak, Chip Chat.
Okay.
That's 3 more dogs.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're not
and
touching.
if we want to do the one during marbles,
that'd be an extra one.
Hey.
That'd be an extra one.
That's ready for Bonus City.
Let's do it.
But I'm thinking because we finished what we played, which is a stack of records, and we do marbles. We got a little bit of a break before we get into Dig of the Week, right? So the next dog could be down the road. Now, if we, so to speak, in Chip Chat back to back, those are going to be quick ones.
Right.
Close to the end.
That's going to be tough.
Yeah, it will be pushing it, definitely.
Because those will be like 5 minutes apiece, like
That's
a part.
not all I'm gonna be pushing.
All right. Who's throwing up tonight?
Bowel movement jokes doing anything for you?
Zonkman brought some fucking heat over, some fucking. Oh yeah, and I'm Jerry Cougar Mellencamp. Little Scarecrow, ROCK in the USA.
Yeah.
We just played a one-off. Sure we did. But it's fantastic.
Is that the one with Small Town on it? I don't know.
Small Town. There's something else town.
I kind of like.
Yeah, small towns on this.
I kind of like
Rain
John
on the
Cougar.
Scarecrow, small
Yeah,
town.
I do too.
Lonely Old
It's
Night.
kind of.
It's kind of a guilty pleasure.
He's really hit and miss,
It's a lonely
but
old
he's
night.
got some albums that are really enjoyable, and not necessarily the most commercial ones.
Yeah, that's an artist that
But his later stuff is better than his early stuff.
Oh, really?
I think so. Yeah.
I've never listened to much of that, but that's somebody that I'll make fun of all day long, and then you put the record on, and I'm like,
Have you
I mean,
seen
what are
him
we doing?
Have you seen him lately? He's like actually like 5'6", I
Ah.
think, and his head is about 4'2" of him.
I ran into that problem.
Yeah.
I did a little something back in the late '90s called androstenone. True story, and that shit made my head grow, just like Barry Bonds.
That was, I think, from the Farm Aid '85. That's what happened to him.
Yeah. Something in the corn.
Yeah, telling me. I said, "Hey Nate, go pick something for 4th of July." He's like, "Okay." Reagan Youth, Volume 1.
I think I played side 2.
Hell
It's
yeah.
got a song called USA on it.
Oh yeah, nice. Can never go wrong with Reagan Youth. New York City hardcore at its finest, in my opinion. I love this shit. Love it.
That was great.
They're so I don't know, just
aggressive
and charged. Everything is with a purpose. It feels like with these guys.
Yeah.
And I love that shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can stick it in a crate.
No
if you
messing
want.
around with these guys.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all. Oh, what did AG say for the hot dog straw? Oh, sucking up the beer. Hollow a dog out and use it as a straw for the shot. Oh my God, I could do that for a beer. You know that viral meme of the which it's kind of redundant, but the guy at the ballpark. I know you've seen that. He hollows out the hot dog.
Yeah.
And sticks it in his beer and uses it as
Yes,
straw.
yeah.
I could do that.
That'd be-
Like salty meat and beer, sure.
So yeah.
It may not be as good as I've told the story before, but like when the kid was like, probably 9 or 10 years old, we went to the movies and like watched some kids movie and shit. And I was like, let me show you something. She had a Sprite and some Twizzlers. I was like, let me show you something. And I bit the end off of the Twizzlers, stuck it in the Sprite, and used it as a straw. And
I bet that was like
her
whole new world.
Yeah, her face was as if I just split an atom right in front of her. And she was like, oh my God. I'm like, you're welcome. Yeah. But anyway. I mean, there's what kind of fucking Independence Day program would this actually be without the most played record on this program, bar none? Ooh, remember bar none, the candy bar?
What you call it?
No, there was a bar none. Am I mistaken?
100 grand. Wait, didn't we get into a discussion about chocolate
Yeah,
bars
we've done that a bunch.
recently? I don't know. Everything melts together. Yeah, there is a bar none.
Yeah.
How about that? Is it British?
You're British.
Used to be.
Yeah, bar none. It's chocolate wafer. All right. I just remember that being a thing. Sorry, that's an aside. But, I mean, you know this was getting played tonight. Who in their right fucking mind didn't know that we were going to play this record tonight? Honestly. I mean, there's no way around it. There's also no easy way out.
And we had a montage.
And we had a montage playing with it. Sure we did. Can't go wrong with that. You and that fucking Rocky IV soundtrack? Yeah. But, you know, if I'm going to play it, I mean, what better day to play it than July 4th? We played side 2, which had Living in America, which is, we were really, Zonkman mentioned it. It was Zonkman's idea if we're going to place blame here. But he wanted to kind of do a one-off of that. And I'm like, well, since we already dropped the needle on there, there's no reason we don't just finish out this fucking side, right? There's no reason to be hasty about it. Sure. Nate mentioned, like, yeah, you got the Woodstock soundtrack. I had to search. I've got a couple of copies, but this is actually better than the copy that I was...
That actually sounded good.
Yeah, I don't think this is... maybe it is my dad's copy. I've got my dad's copy, which I remember it being kind of scratchy. This one didn't seem scratchy at all. The Woodstock soundtrack, course, we played the Jimi Hendrix side with the, it's got the Star Spangled Banner, and it goes into Purple Haze, and the other shit on there. Something everybody should have in their collection. I mean, of course, unless you're just trying to be an asshole on purpose.
Unless you really hate hippies.
Or unless you hate hippies.
I can understand that.
I understand that. I understand hating hippies.
But, yeah.
I was watching a Who's the Boss episode today where Tony sells his van. You know the van that's on the intro show. He sells it, and he gets a Jeep Cherokee XJ from Newman from Seinfeld. He's the salesman.
Oh, really?
A lot skinnier. But, like, people are coming over to try to buy the van from Tony, and one was like a hippie chick. Her name was Sky. She was like, 7 or 8 of my friends can sleep in this. We're going to take a trip to California. And Tony goes, bye, Sky. And, like, makes her walk off. So, fuck hippies, yeah. What up, Detroit Dan? Steve Miller's living in the USA? Yeah, I didn't think about that one. Yeah, that's right. One. That's right.
That's a good one.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Zonkman pulled this one out. I'm all on board with this. I don't know where this falls in the lineage. I'm a big fan, but I'm not a big enough fan to own any of their records because I'm a moron. I actually don't own anything from Corrosion of Conformity in any form, which is crazy because I love the band. I can't read that. But funny story. You know, where does this fall, Zonkman? The COC record?
Oh, yeah, 2000.
2000? 2005? Okay.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
if you guys don't know, Reed Mullen, the the drummer for COC, his sister taught science at my high school for the dumb kids, and not like touched, got in the wrong line kids, but just not the brightest kids. And I went and asked her. I was like, "Is your brother Reed Mullen?" She's like, she's like a sweet little like churchy looking girl wearing like the little sundressy kind of stuff. Like she would be like a perfect like mom, sweet little like June Cleaver kind of character. And she's like, she said, "Oh yeah, Reed's my brother." Blah, blah, blah. You know, like blew my mind. Even then, it blew my mind. It blows my mind even more now. And now Reed's no longer with us, so you know. But yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm ready to go now. I'm ready to go.
Hell yeah. Zonkman also brought this one over. It's some Beach Boys, Surfing USA. And we actually ended up playing Surfing Safari rather than Surfing USA, but it still counts the same.
It is what it is.
They're still from America. Fuck off.
The album was still made in the USA.
Yeah, album's made in the USA.
Correct. So yeah. Pump that in there, and then
peace, Brian.
And then, ironically enough, kind of to that point, Nate brought this to the program last time he was up here. This Chuck Berry box set, which is my favorite performer of all time, which is a fantastic box set. And in one of these records, we pulled out the Back in the USA.
Right.
So yeah, I have to say, this one stood out to me tonight as the finest sounding record, and that's no gas, just because you're here. However the record's mixed or whatever,
I don't know.
it really punched through. So whoever did these reissues or whatever on this, phenomenal.
I think it was Bernie Grundman.
Bernie Grundman. Let's get Chad Casem on the line. I can tell this is not the real. They didn't use the real masters because you could see in the Matrix numbers there would be a 2M. There would be 2M in the Matrix. Fucking morons. God, I hate fucking people. Sorry, I went off on a tangent. Zonkman wanted to play this one. I asked did anybody know why we would want to play a Japanese stoner doom band on the 4th of July. And that's quite the fucking album. Boris Pink, one of the fucking greatest albums. I love this fucking record. And this thing goes for a fucking chunk now. But does anybody know why?
Can you hear me now?
Why we would possibly play?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
It's Michael Madsen.
Mr. Pink.
Mr. Pink died this week. So we wanted to hear Pink from Boris. Yeah.
Maybe it's
He's
a
also-
little out there in left field, you know.
Nah.
But that's this show.
Yeah.
You
So
got
we
it?
we didn't have a This Week in Death, so I suppose we could, pay tribute to Michael Madsen by
Yeah.
doing that.
By taking a shot. Tell me the liquor. I don't give a fuck. If I throw up, you know what?
Do it that way.
I've
In
never.
that direction.
Oh, hey, I think I'm good for the second round. But for the record, you might not want me to make your hot dogs anymore for the rest of the night.
Why's that? Did you not wash your hands?
I did.
Okay.
Okay.
That was. I don't.
I think
That
Nate's
may have
scared.
been a little.
That sounds like somebody that punched through the TP. That sounds like somebody. Air and sea battle.
It could have
Is
been
there a
something
puke
like
bucket?
that.
Oh, we don't need that. All right.
Mr. Madsen.
So that was.
Yeah, to Mr. Madsen and Mr. Pink. That was what we played. Now is going to be the time. Let's see if I can. I did it last night. I actually did a trial run last night. We had a nice marble shootout. 3 people last night.
Oh, really?
It was a nice marble race
Oh, I
last
better,
night.
Yeah, get locked in.
Get
locked
locked in.
Nate.
Madsen was Mr. Blonde.
No. Was he?
No, Mr. Pink. Actually, you know what? Buscemi was Mr. Pink.
I didn't even think about
was
it.
Wrong.
I didn't even think about it.
The internet was wrong. Because remember, Buscemi makes a big deal. Why do I got to be?
Oh,
Pink?
that's right. That's right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Oh,
So
no.
now Steve Buscemi's dead.
Fuck. I got shot in the face.
Start the show over.
Yeah, that's
3,
3,
2.
Fuck. This guy's a liability over here. Absolute liability.
I'm ready for another dog.
All right, I'm launching marbles.
Do it.
The inaugural marbles on the fresh Windows install here. Actually, no, I'm lying. I just said we ran one last night.
All right.
What up, Billy? Yeah. We got caught slipping. That's all right. But still cheers to Michael Madsen. I love him in Heat.
Yeah.
But stop talking, all right, Chief? No, Slick. Stop talking, all right, Slick? Oh, sorry. Oh, we didn't hit play.
What are we doing?
Marbles.
What? You didn't play it already, are you?
No, I hit the wrong button. It's coming up now. Boom. Why is this all over my fucking shit? This shit's too fucking big. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
There we go.
Hello, Abacus.
Twitch, sign in. Why is this not? The game is about to open a new browser. Okay, sure. Am I going to have to do this every fucking time now? Oh, yeah, look at this. Earn more with our RevShare program. Requirements, 250 Twitch followers. We got that. 500 YouTube subs. And 500 I don't have 500 TikTok followers, though. Damn, I could get paid for marbles. That'd kind of be elite. Let's go to race. We'll do random. Boom. All right. Let's see. Have we ever ran this race before? I don't think so. The global record is 137 and some change. Exclamation point play in the chat if you want to get up on this fucking bitch. Get a good spot. Get a good spot. Bong. Okay, Aaron, what are we doing? I should pee like while we're doing this.
Okay. Watch your step when you go in there.
I'm not telling a story. I can't tell a story.
Come on, Nate, tell the
Yeah,
story,
I'm
man.
sorry.
What's been going on in the
So-
world of Nate? What about what's going on down there in Georgia?
Heat. The heat a little bit. Yeah.
Enough to melt my face. That's what you do, man. Just stare into the camera.
I'm watching Ric Flair on the other TV. Yeah,
You tell them how wonderful
The,
they are.
the camera's not on.
Oh, he's
he's
got it on the
showing-
graphic.
yeah.
It's on that, the small one though. Has he got the small
Oh,
one
I
down
don't
there?
know. I don't think so.
Hey, man.
Oh, maybe he does.
No, he does not. He's only got marbles on.
I don't have any stories, Miss You.
The story is there's no stories.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make your dog way out there.
What's up?
After that, then it's going to be Dig of the Week.
Yeah.
Doggy, doggy, doggy. Pizza, pizza, pizza. Everybody left the room.
All right, sorry everybody.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Everybody's
Should I
got to
take
make
this
their
right
own
now?
dog.
I'm gonna eat it right now. To be honest with you.
Every man for himself.
All right, let's run this bitch.
Let's go, baby.
How was the drive? Scotty was asking.
I was fine. No traffic.
Hmm.
The weather was nice.
Here we go. They're jockeying for position. This is like a Wu-Tang track. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. You know what I'm saying?
But you don't have to eat yet. We haven't got to Dig of the Week yet.
Too late.
Oh, well, too late.
Look at Aaron.
Oh, y'all committing to a bonus dog for...
Sure.
I ain't doing no bonus dog for marbles. Oh my god.
Look at two brothers.
Wu-Tang Clan and Tigers with Pantene should get together. It'd be Tigers Wu-Tang.
Tigers of Wu-Tang.
I'd buy the fuck out of them.
That'd be quite a super group.
I'd buy it twice. Who's this motherfucker? Woo! Come on.
There goes Happiness.
So that was dog 4?
Yes.
Sure.
Number 4.
I just did mine in 2 bites, by the way.
You gonna be able to do the next one in 1?
No, not 1. I can do 3/4 of one in a bite. For sure.
I bet Miss You could.
Oh!
Whoa!
Damn. Wiener choker.
Oh,
Come on, Mikey. Get it together, bud.
who's leading?
Come on. Come on, Mikey.
Where's the commentary?
Abacus.
Do something. Do something. Do something. Come on. Oh, come on.
I'm right
Oh,
behind you.
Abacus right off the fucking board. Come on.
I'm right behind you. Or I was.
Come on.
No, I'm off the board.
Oh, look at Scotty. Come on. This guy. This guy right here. I don't know about it.
Fixed.
Jesus Christ.
Fixed.
Scotty knows too much about computers. I don't trust this. I think he may have hacked into the system. I was thinking about going back to school for computers.
Is that the only reason?
And a GED. But I was thinking computers first. Scotty wins at 220 and some change. Jesus Christ. Did you win? When's the last time you challenge complete? Oh, I win a bunch of money. Thanks, everybody. Haha, suckers. Thanks for paying my mortgage, morons.
GG's across the board.
Scotty deserves a profile, a win based on that profile pick alone. Yeah, that's GG's across the board. 100%. 100%.
Yeah, I didn't win because I was out making my wiener.
All right. What's the most dogs you guys have eaten in a setting?
Oh, I don't know.
Not many.
8 or 10?
Really?
Damn, that's why this dude's doing bonus dog and everything like it's nothing.
Yeah, I can put them away, man.
I love that.
No.
See this is the problem. This is the problem I had with my dad. My dad was a skinny motherfucker.
Yeah.
5'7".
Like, I'll double up on the bread, though, sometimes.
Oh, God. Double up on the bread?
No. I'll put 2 hot dogs
Two on a...
Yeah, double up on the
Wow.
bread. No, not double up on the bread, no.
Like, my dad was, growing up, my dad was 5'7", 155 pounds. And I was a fat fuck from birth. And so I'm just, my mom would make 5 pounds of chicken wings or whatever the fuck. And, like, me and my dad would split them down the middle. It's like, I'm trying to keep up with my pops.
Yeah.
My dad never got fat. He, his arteries got clogged and it killed him. But he never got fat. I just got fat. But I was constantly trying to oh yeah, you can eat 2 cheeseburgers? I bet I can eat 3, that kind of shit, but yeah.
Father-son bonding.
USA, number 1.
Number 1, razor sharp.
Razor sharp.
Content is king.
Dom a dog night at a Clippers baseball game? Baseball night? Oh, whoa. Shane said he's got 9. Scotty said he's got 8.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
That's impressive. I've never really sat down and tried to horse dogs like that.
But thing is, I could do 6 in 10 minutes, probably.
Yeah, I could too. That's why I was I was kind of... Initially, this started out as oh, we're going to do a hot dog and contest. Everybody's going to throw up.
Yeah.
We don't want to do that.
No.
And that's going to just make the show bad. Now, I will say, is this going to affect, post-show records? Possibly.
Yeah.
Normally, after the show, I'm just now starting to think about, hey, what am I going to cook? I've not eaten at all till this point.
Right.
So, we'll see. I'm feeling pretty good right now.
I thought you were saying, after you eat enough hot dogs, you'll be falling asleep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So normally I don't. There's the reason I don't eat supper before I do the show. I wait until after the show.
Okay.
So normally on a Friday night when I do the show, the last time I've eaten is 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Right.
I eat lunch at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's the first time I eat all day.
So you're like an athlete.
I do a intermittent fast thing. I do typically I do a 2 to 10 thing.
Right.
But on Friday it's a little different.
Yeah.
And I know as soon as especially if had a couple of beers, take a shot, maybe do a little something else or whatever. If I eat after that, I'm donezo.
Yeah.
And if I did that before the show or in the middle of the show, typically I'd be like, all right, what's the next record? That's what I feel like. I feel like I'm going to be low energy, and I don't like that. Anyway, boom, dig of the week.
Boom, boom, boom. So I got VCLT for you. Do we do that now, or should I show some digs?
You do whatever you want, brother.
Okay, so I got a couple for you. You ever seen this?
Oh, I have seen it. I don't own it.
Yeah.
Wow. That is awesome. Friend of mine. Wait, I got to pull up a picture now. Hold up.
Sir Richard.
Hold the fucking phone. Hold the phone. No. Get off it. Get off it.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
God damn it.
It didn't smash.
Come on. Me and Brooke Shields, sure. We can show that picture if we wanted to, me and Brooke Shields, but I'd rather show this one. Let's take a look at this young man right here.
How come he has so much more color than you do?
I don't want to divulge anything,
Okay.
but yeah. He's in his 80s. God
yeah.
bless him.
Yeah.
God bless him.
Oh,
Me,
so there was
Richard Petty.
There was some stagecraft going on.
Yeah, I don't know. What is actually on this?
That's just talking words, spoken.
Oh, that's
word.
fantastic. I want to hang this up somewhere though.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that is pretty cool.
and the cover, oh, Jesus Christ. Cover is fantastic. It's cat sounds? Oh, car sounds. What the fuck's... But yeah, me and my best friend and his record. Me and my best friend's record. Me and Richard Petty, my best friend. Number one. Race car man. Yum, 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 yum. You ever heard him? You ever heard the race cars? Yum, yum.
I heard him.
Yum, 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 yum.
I heard him. And this guy.
Oh, yo.
Which one be that?
Wow. Live in Japan? Are we fucking serious? Albert
Yeah.
Collins and the Icebreakers live in Japan. Speaking of a cover, look at that fucking cover. Number one cheese ball. That's a fair point. Thanks for bringing that up. My mom was going to make me one tonight. It's like, oh, you got a friend coming up. I was going to make you a cheese ball. And she was like, but you guys are doing all those hot dogs. And I was like, yeah, that would have been tough.
How about
Like-
taking a hot dog and dipping it in the cheese ball?
Oh, I would have put a cheese ball all over a hot dog.
that was-
Yeah.
I
Give me
was
some
thinking-
cheese whiz. I'll put it on. I mean, I'm to the point now where I'm getting ready to go thaw out some chili. I'd make some.
Ooh.
I got some barbecue slaw in there. Some barbecue slaw, some onion and shit on it. Do you know about this one? I don't know this record.
No, I don't. I just sort of picked it up and I was like, well, that's
Oh,
Albert
man.
Collins and it's live. So
That's fantastic. Let's see what it's got on here.
I think it's from '84. It was recorded in '82.
Nice. The Master of the Telecaster. I mean,
Master of the Telecast.
can't go wrong there.
The Iceman.
I'm looking down at this like I can fucking read it, and I just fucking can't. But no, I can a little bit.
Yeah.
That's dope. I've never seen this. I've never seen that record ever
really?
before,
Yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah,
Stick
that
it
was
down
over at King.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, he comes up with some good stuff, man. Hither and yon.
So another thing I got this week was Dom from Seeking a Thread.
I don't know them.
It's material on. He's in the VC. Dom.
Oh.
That's his record.
From Ithaca, New York.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm doxing him. Maybe I am. But that's his record, Material Objects in Revision.
Oh,
Just came out this year. It's on,
what's the name of his channel?
Seeking a Thread.
Seeking it. I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen that. I
He's
don't
got
think
real,
we've not interacted, but
He's got real avant-garde tastes.
okay.
He shows a lot of records that I've never heard of before. But yeah, that album's fantastic. That's indie rock.
Yeah.
There's some shoegaze on there.
Oh, I like
But
that.
no, it's fantastic. He's the lead singer and guitar player. And
Okay.
I don't know if he writes all the songs, but no, it's a really good album.
Oh, we need a. You want to put a CD on?
Oh.
You can reboot that, or you can put an ODD on if you want. Whatever you want, man. As long as it's not copyright. I don't want to get struck by that fucking
we're not
ban
doing
hammer.
that.
Jesus Christ.
No.
Just laid back with lipstick on like Billy Madison. What the fuck? Oh, Fever's at home listening to vocal jazz. Jesus Christ. What up, Dave? Seeking a Thread, Dom. Yeah, you know who he is? Hell yeah. Fucking A, man. That's great to get a VC
Yeah, on
see-
Bandcamp.
Do I have Ryan Kidd? I think is the only VC
Yeah,
records I have. I think.
I don't even have Ryan Kidd's.
Fantastic
Yeah,
stuff.
is it
I
good?
got both of his.
I think I listened to it on Bandcamp, right?
Yeah, it's good stuff.
So earlier this week, or last weekend, I went to my local and I picked up Brown Acid, the fifth trip.
Fifth one. I don't have this one. I've actually going through my compilations.
Yeah.
No Higgins. No, I don't have any Derek Higgins. I wish. I wish. I almost brought that.
You want me to bring mine?
You got one? I forgot about
Well, you got
that.
Flyover? Is that the one?
Yes.
Do you really have
No, I
Flyover?
don't have that. But yeah, this is pretty good. It's kind of all over the map. It's Brown Acid because these are all obscure bands.
Yeah.
And kind of one and done bands back in the early to mid 70s. And
I was looking for something. Hold up. Fuck.
Headbanging helps me digest hot dogs.
Something Steve made a long time ago. There's another one's like, what if we didn't Wang Chung tonight?
And then there's also the Derek Earnhardt.
Yeah, I do have the Derek Earnhardt too. So speaking of the it was right there. Yeah, I'll pull it up. Sure. We're all friends here. I'll pull it up. Can never go wrong with Derek Earnhardt.
How's the house on that?
It's a little loud, but you ain't gonna get no complaints out of me. It's my favorite band of all time, so sure.
And I've been getting into Tom Waits lately. So I picked up a couple of his albums that I did not have. Frank's Wild Years and Blue Valentine.
Blue Valentine's the only one I have. What's the cover of that one look like? Yeah, I think that's the one I have.
I haven't listened to them yet. I haven't gotten around to. But
This is Derek's record? No.
But I asked a friend of mine, he's like, okay, and he's a huge Tom Waits fan, what's your favorite album by him? And he's like, Frank's Wild Years and I think he said Swordfish Trombone.
Yeah.
And, so I was like, yeah, I'll pick that one up.
What's the one where he's sitting in like the diner?
Nighthawks at the diner? Is that the... I don't know. Heart Attack and Vine. And I found this today. Oh, hold on. I got 3 more.
Okay.
I'll make it
So
quick.
you got 2
I'll be quick about it.
No, don't be quick about it.
Mike Variations
So,
is
the
awesome.
dog,
Oh, Mule Variations. Okay.
That Mule Variations might be my favorite one that I've heard. That thing is like packed with great songs. Gotta get behind the mule.
I love that. You know the visible Frylock from Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
Oh, no.
There's a visible Tom Waits where it shows his anatomy. Now I gotta pull it up. God damn it.
Jesus.
Yeah, here we go.
That's great.
Yeah. Here be the monsters, sandpaper, gravel and spiders, steam-powered furnace. Isn't that fucking funny, man?
That's hilarious.
That's great. A lot of people, you could always say, even if it's not your style of music or whatever, but Tom Waits had something to say.
Yeah, he tells great stories.
He had something to say.
Yeah.
I'll always fucking tip that.
Oh, yeah.
Always.
So I went to King Records before I got here. And
shout out Jerry. He's the fucking homie.
I found this, The Gods.
Okay.
It's like, I don't know, biker rock?
Really?
From like 76 or 77. And I went on rateyourmusic.com after I got...
Hold on. Let me get rid of Derek here. No disrespect. Respectfully, Derek, you gotta fuck off.
So yeah, I went on rateyourmusic.com and after I bought it, and it's got a really bad rating. It's like 2.76.
Wow.
5. And
These guys.
There are a couple of reviews that say they're worse than Kiss.
Oh my God.
And they're on Casablanca.
Look at that denim dick right there. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I mean that's worth a shot.
The cover,
and sometimes it can be so bad that it's good, right?
That's what I'm thinking it's going to be. It's total cheese. I'm hoping it's total cheese.
Totally.
Something that's not total cheese. Astral Weeks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I had a copy of it, but it's a later edition, and I don't know if it was in great condition. But
I've never owned this on vinyl, but I mean, you can't go wrong with this record.
Yeah, that's a really good one. And the last one was Buddy Holly. Just your basic compilation.
The compilation? Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
It's loaded with good tunes.
I've got the one that's like white, like that. It's like one of the compilations. You see it all the time.
Did you say Buddy Holly Lives on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's. What is that? Fucking flip. A G G A B C D E F G H H. That's still Grateful Dead. H.
But you might want to go like further that way.
Yeah, it's probably this one.
I don't know.
Should be getting right here at it. I passed it. Is it out of order? Probably because Jay's been involved. This motherfucker.
He doesn't know his alphabet.
Jay does not know his ABCs. Let me just throw that out there.
Did you put Huey Lewis in H? Is that what we're doing now?
I didn't.
Oh, what genre?
Huey Lewis in H.
Yeah,
Oh,
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, because
I
it's
wouldn't.
in the news.
Oh yeah.
If it's in the news, then yeah.
Oh.
That's a proper noun.
But that's like saying Alan Parsons Project goes in A.
Should, technically, although I don't have it. I've got it in P.
Yeah.
But,
good. So do I.
Yeah, but if I was reshelving it now, it would go in A.
Okay.
Because it's Alan Parsons Project.
Right.
But when I've shelved it, I probably didn't even know that.
Yeah.
We still got something for...
Zonk showing up. Whoa.
What?
CLT?
Might need a kniff.
Oh, yeah.
Do I trust
No. Yes. It's an auto knife. Let it fly out.
Are you crazy?
No, there's a button.
There you go.
Zonk showing off his poopy hand. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
You can read the letter or not read the letter.
Oh. I will read the letter. How about...
Yeah.
Does it have a bunch of I love yous in there?
Yes.
I'll read it later.
Okay, that's fine.
Would you mind laying your
King Buffalo.
Yeah,
Okay.
King Buffalo.
lay your cock on my shoulder?
I do not. No.
Okay, good,
No.
good.
Very cool. This will be my gateway into King Buffalo.
Hell yeah.
I didn't know which one, so I just started with the first one.
Oh, awesome.
So, and I forget the year. I think it's like 2016.
All right.
2016 for that one.
I made a mistake.
Whoa, do you need a hot dog on top of that?
Maybe not right at the moment. I was trying to do it to help the hot dog. First King Buffalo. Orion.
Thank you, man. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
I totally appreciate
Hell yeah.
that.
Can't go wrong with King Buffalo. Those are fantastic.
That's awesome.
Pat Mikey's back. That's my mom's name.
All right, and you got Diggs.
Mm-hmm.
So, I will...
Oh, look at Magnum TA. Look how tight that fucking polo is. What a fucking man, Magnum TA.
Very cool. Thank you, Zonk man. I
Yes,
appreciate
sir,
that.
man. No problem, man.
So,
Thank you.
You do it up.
Okay. What am I doing? Diggs.
Diggs.
I'm digging his wiener.
Give me the stuff right by your foot. So
Oh, you want all of it?
I can just bang it up.
Yeah, before you fuck it up is what he's saying. That was shorthand for don't fuck up my records.
I promise I wiped with my other hand.
I use both hands when I wipe. I put my hands together like this.
Is it really? Is
it
that gaping?
I mean, I don't want to get into a whole thing, but I fell off of a tractor when I was a kid. That's a story for another time. Got gonorrhea?
What's it, gonorrhea?
Yeah, from a tractor. Yeah.
Man, I'm falling behind on this fucking hot dog thing too, man.
What number is that? Is that number
this
3?
This is only 4 for me.
That's 4. Okay. Yeah,
we already ate 4.
We're all on 4. We're all on 4, right?
All right.
We both got 2 to go. So.
Digs of the week. It's from Underdog again.
Online. If you guys don't know, one of our favorite local record stores, Underdog Records. Jonathan's a real fucking mensch, man. He's a real dude. But he closed up the shop and he moved to Alabama, which you don't hear a lot of people say. I mean, my family's from Alabama, but you don't hear a lot of people saying, yeah, we actually moved to Alabama. But, you know, I used to tell, I worked with reporters when we'd be in really bad situations and really bad weather, and I would always say, one of my quotes, there's always fun to be had. Even at a funeral home on your worst day, there's always fun to be had. If you take a look around, there's always fun to be had. So even in the worst circumstances, always fun to be had. And then I got kicked out of that. Never mind. But
that funeral home. Hey, there was these other bodies in the back.
And I didn't know anybody there that day. But my mom used to work with a guy that would go to funeral homes and didn't know anybody. And would walk around and shake hands and make conversation and talk about news of the day. And
maybe he didn't have a lot of friends.
How the Tar Heels are doing and like whatever. And then have a cup of coffee, have a donut. I'm so sorry for your loss. And didn't know anybody in the fucking building. I'm a psychopath. That's fucking crazy. What was that?
What?
Whoa.
Somebody cheated. Somebody cheated.
$10 donation to the American Cancer Society. You have to donate $10 to the American Cancer Society.
It was just bread. I ate all the fucking wiener.
I didn't mention that before. Actually, you got 2 choices. You can donate to the American Cancer Society or the Church of Satan. $10 donation.
What about just losing?
No, it's not a contest. Actually, I'm bullshitting. Everything is a fucking contest. Literally fucking everything. Oh, you doing a brisket, MT? Ooh. Yo, you pulling it out like? Are you cutting it up now? Are you putting it up in the oven? On the smoker now? Because that's 16 hours, and I mean I can be there in about 5 1/4. So
are we going?
Don't fuck around. I'll sneak into that backyard.
I can change some plans. I don't know where we're going, but I can ride along.
Yeah. I ate all the fucking wieners. Zonkman 2025. Jesus Christ. Best Tom Waits are Rain Dogs, Swordfish Trombone, and Bone Machine. Just put it on and be ready early in the afternoon, man. You were flirting with danger. Says the motherfucker getting ready to eat his 5th dog. But yeah, tomorrow afternoon, man, I'll eat a whole goddamn brisket. I don't give a fuck.
What? MT's eating dogs along the way?
No. He's making a brisket. He's just put a brisket down. He makes some. Not that I've had him, but he's a big brisket guy. That's like a 16-hour smoke job there.
Oh yeah, it's fun. A lot of beer drinking time there.
Yeah, he's not a beer drinker, but
well.
Coke Zero. He's a Coke Zero guy.
Yeah, he do about a case.
Zero sugar, we call them nowadays.
What?
Hell yeah, bet, dude. Bet ski. And actually, like, more importantly, teach me how to smoke a brisket. I would do that. I would do that for sure. I'll buy the brisket. You kind of teach me how to smoke it, and then we'll chop it up and eat the bitch. I'll be down for that for sure. I'd love to know, because, this is the land of pork. And I've smoked butts, and I did a pretty good job of it. And I did it on some rudimentary.
Is this like a Ted Bundy channel? Eating the bitch and smoking butts.
But I kind of got that down on just a Weber kettle grill. I did the snake method. It was a pain in the ass to where I even told Jay, I was over here smoking it, and I'm out in the yard fucking drop kicking fucking tongs across the yard. And I told Jay, next time when I'm like drunk and running my mouth, I'm like, I'm off for a week. I'm gonna smoke a shoulder. Remind me how fucking pissed off I am right now. Because like I couldn't get the temperature right. It keeps falling off, and I was mad as fuck. And I'm like, I'm ruining my day. And at the end of did I make a good brisket? Not brisket, but a shoulder. It was fantastic, and everybody enjoyed it. It's like, oh my god, it was so good. But like, from that one instance, I immediately forgot the hours before where I'm running around my front yard swearing like I drove into a fucking hive of yellow jackets because I was just pissed off that I couldn't get it right. Anyway, it's a pain in the ass with like, especially like rudimentary stuff, in my opinion. As an unseasoned.
Yeah, you're doing the old school way. Which
no,
is
Jay's got one of those smokers you can control with your fucking phone and shit. Of course, Telephone Terry's got something like that.
It's probably hooked to propane too.
And you drop pellets in it and all that stuff, and you control it with your phone.
I smoke it with pellets.
You can go to sleep and like. I mean,
you did it the right way. There's a little cussing might have to be done.
You think the snake method is bullshit? I actually had an easier time not doing that. I just did an indirect method that was easier. Yeah. When the coals are bunched together, especially in kind of a suspect grill, that was a lot easier than the snake. I couldn't keep the snake lit the whole time. Because, I mean, sure, my grill is not vented properly. It's just old bullshit. Not bullshit because it's a Weber. Fucking Weber's king. But, like, just it's a small Weber kettle, man. But yeah, I did like an indirect, all the coals on one side. I was able to keep it going pretty good that way. Would you mind handing me a Budweiser? Sure.
So yeah, smoking. Now we're going.
Guys who smoke with pellets are the guys who stream their music on Spotify. That could be quote of the night. That's fun. Thank you, dude. All right. Continue on, please.
Okay,
please,
dig
it away. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm re-racking. Dig it away. Dig it away.
I need to recuperate, man, to go going for 5 and 6.
Yeah.
All right, Underdog Records. I'm gonna do another shout out on top of what Mike talked about. Today, on his website, it might be sold now, but it wasn't earlier. There was a uncensored Alice Cooper, Love It to Death, VG minus. Can you guess the price? We're going to be crass and talk fucking price.
I don't know that record.
$3.
What?
$3 for the uncensored version. If you go to the record show, there'll be some jackwagon that'll be like, this is near mint, $100.
Really? Like that far off?
Maybe not that high. Nate's probably better on that record. What do you think? If I got a near mint, I Love It to Death, Alice Cooper uncensored cover. $75.80. So okay.
Wow. Okay.
$3.
Was it fucked up?
The cover he was calling a G+. He said had some discoloration, a split, and some other stuff.
You want to guess
the record
who has
was VG minus?
You want to guess who has 2 of those?
MT.
And he's the one that typed that comment.
I almost pulled the trigger on it, but I've already got a copy of that record, so I'm like, I don't need.
This guy MT's an issue. He's an
I don't
absolute
need
issue.
Alice Cooper trying to do his thumb through his little dress he was wearing in 1968. I'm sorry, that record's like 71, but whatever.
Really? So what's the name of the record?
Love It to Death.
What's the cover look like?
It's black with the band on the cover, and Alice Cooper is sticking his thumb through his dress, making it look like he's Zwanger Dangers.
All right, full disclosure, I've never seen this record before in my life, or I've never listened to this record before in my life.
Okay.
Never. But I love, like I realized how much I like the, $1 Billion Babies and,
yeah. School's Out. What's that one?
What's the other one? The green one?
$1 Billion Babies.
And then what's the red one? The red one's the one I have.
Killer.
Killer?
Killer.
Was that song about murdering babies on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that one. That's the one I have. And I was like, oh, this is like proto-punk. I didn't get that. I remember Alice Cooper from the 80s. I'm like, man, this dude corny, son.
Right.
Dude, my cousin's got one of the like the teardrop like tattoo thing. Doesn't he have like that tattoo like on his eyeball? Yeah. He got it because he's a big Alice Cooper guy. He used to always dress up like him for Halloween and shit. I remember thinking it was just like, oh, you like metal? And I'm like, yeah, I don't like that shit. Like,
No, that 70s stuff is...
yeah, that's one of my favorite records. I've played it a lot in the last few years. The Killer shit.
And he's got an album called Pretties for You, which was on Frank Zappa's label, which is like kind of psychedelic.
Okay, now here's a good question for everybody. To my point about like some of that 80s stuff I just really wasn't on board with. What's your typical jumping off point for Alice Cooper?
Oh, the one...
Is there an album or a year?
Well, his blackout period is pretty...
Right, there's like 3 records he don't even remember making.
Yeah.
Really?
Like in the late 70s, early 80s?
Yeah.
Are those good?
No.
No?
Really? Wasn't one kind of new wavy?
Right, Special Forces. Then I forget, what's the one
Pretties
where...
for You isn't great. What's up, Fred? How you doing, dude?
Pretties for You isn't great?
That's a long and involved question. Yo, Liver Lobes. Yo, what's up, man? Welcome to My Nightmares is the last album I enjoy.
Okay.
Alice Cooper Goes to Hell. AC Goes to Hell. Scotty says, I don't mind Flush the Fashion. Man, you guys know so much more about Alice Cooper. I don't know fuck about Alice Cooper.
Now me...
Because it's another one of those, like when I was a kid and you'd be like, oh, people would be like Iron Maiden. I'd be like, man, y'all are stupid. But now I love it.
When we were in junior high, you had that song, Hey Stupid. That was
Yeah,
terrible.
I remember that, yeah.
Oh, I was in on that era because I like Trash.
Poison. He did a song called Poison.
Yeah.
I remember Poison. I remember Poison, yeah. Yeah, that's the stuff I knew. So I'm going from that way backwards. But it took me 30, 40 years to go that far back.
I've got a story about that Trash record. So this is while I'm still in high school. And it wasn't Poison, it was House of Fire, maybe. There was this girl at the talent show who I did not know in high school. And she did, for no better reasoning, like a pole dance to fucking House of Fire playing in the background. And I was like, I like that chick right there. And I don't know.
Was it a job interview?
She didn't win the talent show, but she may have went on to another
But she won
career.
your heart.
Yeah. So that's all I got.
Thank you, folks. If you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you get a free Twitch Prime that you can cash in on your favorite streamer right now. The ones that come up with really witty comments like that one. Moving right along, please don't let me. I'm sorry, just to catch back up. Liverlub says he was kind of glam. He went kind of glam.
I like that glam bullshit. That
butt rock in the '80s barf. Yeah, same with From the Inside, but I can't recommend those. Zonk was bricked up. All right, I bought my copy of AC Goes to Hell at a record rev. Jesus.
And then Constrictor was the day had the Friday the 13th song on it too, and he got a lot of people don't care for that either. That would have been like 86 or something.
Man, I want a Zen so fucking bad I can't stand it.
Zen. All right, we're on to the digs. Roadie soundtrack.
Whoa.
We got some, I Speak of the Devil, Alice Cooper, Asleep at the Wheel, Cheap Trick. Damn, I forget some of the Hank Williams Jr. Yeah. This is just a good one. I've never seen the movie.
Me
Art
neither.
Carney and Meatloaf.
Art Carney?
Yes.
No way.
It's a 1980 movie.
You would say that. You would say that. Hey, Ralph, thought we were going to meet the chicks downtown. You would say that, Norton. You would say that.
Mash McCon.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is right? All right, this is like a psych pop record.
Okay.
A Canadian band, 1970.
Whoa.
Yeah, some Canucks. Whoa. They don't really do the psych correctly.
Wow.
It's okay.
Okay.
But yeah. So I've got this. This is a self-titled. I think they were a one and done.
Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me them lips. And then give me them toes. Yeah, I've never fucking heard of those guys for sure.
Yeah. What about you?
No.
No.
Is it kind of bubblegummy?
No, it's just not real, like, super psyched out.
It's not heavy.
It's not heavy psych. That's why I call it psych pop. All right, here you got to get your spool up for your classic rock, man. Come on out of there, you bitch. You're stuck like a wiener. Steve Miller Band, Children of the Future.
I mentioned Steve Miller Band a little bit earlier.
And I forget on this one, it's like 68. You're moving your mouth to the
I'm
music.
sorry.
Just
sorry.
like, but it almost looks like Ric Flair is singing fucking "Of Dying Dreams."
And that's, my friend, is what my funeral will be like. That's what, on my deathbed, I want Ric Flair singing Of Dying Dreams. I think I've worked pretty hard. I did good in school for the most part. Got a pretty successful career. Sometimes I stop and pull over on the side of the road, and I go out and I help turtles get across the street because I don't want them to get run over. All I'm asking for, deathbed, Ric Flair Of Dying Dreams. We'll just draw the line right there.
Okay, gotcha.
Anywhere. What was anywhere? Any-why? Who?
Steve Miller Band.
Yeah, I don't own that one. I got a few Steve Miller bands. I don't pull them out too often.
Yeah, this is older. Pretty sure this is 68. Yeah,
I got,
This
you
is
know what I really
blues
love?
rock.
I love Anthology. I think that's a great
Good
little
stuff. Yeah.
That's all the early stuff.
Yeah, that's a great early stuff compilation.
He did a record. Chuck Berry did a live at the Fillmore album, and Steve Miller was his backing band.
Really?
Yeah,
Didn't know that.
yeah, it's good.
We're gonna jump to the 80s, do a little Scorpions.
Okay, sure.
Animal Magnetism. That's the one with the zoo on it.
Yeah.
This is actually German pressing from '84, so it's on that Harvest label.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's got that little Fame action too there.
Is this previous to Rock You Like a Hurricane?
Yes.
Yeah. So like
Rock You
that's
Like
the
a
good
Hurricane
stuff.
was '84.
That's the good stuff, right? Like I think I heard Metal Theologian say that before, actually. Like that early Scorpion stuff, which I would have not really. And I mean, fuck, I like "Rock You Like a Hurricane" is a good song. I just it's been beat to death, so I don't really give a fuck. But like,
Right.
That's
That's 80, so I think Metal Theologian might shit on this record.
no. I mean,
He wants 70s.
I would have. I just wouldn't have. I've never really considered them, honestly.
The hit. Man, I love these German presses, man, where it says West Germany.
Yeah.
Tear
something.
down the wall. All right, let's keep rolling, man. We're head first in some classic rock. In hearing of Atomic Rooster.
Oh, I don't know if I've ever seen this Atomic Rooster.
Yeah, man.
7 bones on this?
71.
Sure.
71, Atomic Rooster.
I think I only have one
Granny, we
Atomic
got to
Rooster.
show, pull the record. Yeah, show Granny on the back.
Okay. I'll show Granny's back. You ain't got a problem there.
She's looking a little
Fucking-
scared after hearing Atomic
Yeah.
Rooster.
After she saw that fucking cock.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, good band. Hell yeah,
What was the song on the first one? Death
I've
Walks
never,
Behind You?
I've never seen that, actually.
Death walks behind you.
Huh. Ron's wide open. I watched this one streamer. It's actually a great idea. I watched this one streamer. He's a Counter-Strike guy. But if you redeem like enough channel points or whatever, you can play like a Creed song, and it's like obscenely loud. So he's locked the fuck in. He's playing, and then all of a sudden you'll just hear "Ron's wide open." Like it's like blaring the speakers, and he jumps all over the place. It's a great little system. Anyway, never. Shout out Munchie Main.
Munchie Main. How about some Blue Cheer, new and improved?
Yeah. This
Side
is the,
2 is all Randy Holden, baby.
This is the third one, right?
Yes.
Right. And I've always heard poor things, but I don't think it's...
No, you need to listen to Side 2. Side 2 is almost like Population 1. Because
Really?
it's all Randy Holden songs.
Is that what it is? Like, didn't like the people left or something, right?
Yeah, I don't know the whole. I don't know the.
This is not the same lineup as the first two records, though, right?
No.
I think that's why people are like, meow, me, 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 me.
Randy Holden wasn't on the first two records, right?
But that doesn't mean
He wasn't
shit
on
anyway.
until right
like,
here.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
And then he was only there for one album.
Right. Side 2, new improved. Don't sleep on it.
Okay.
And here's the big kicker, man. Oh, Pilgrimage. Pull the trigger on the old. And you know what's crazy is when that's a little bite, but still a great price with Mr. Underdog.
What color's your wax?
It's black.
Is it?
Yeah.
Mine's silver.
Dave, local bandography, he said he almost pulled the trigger on buying that.
Where was this at?
Underdog on the website.
Oh, is that right? Wow. Is it an OG?
07 pressing.
Original U.S. pressing. Oh,
Yep.
okay. Well, that's not crazy, though, honestly. That's not crazy at all.
Right.
That just made me think, like, holy shit. Like,
Right.
because we're talking about that Boris record earlier, and it's like, man, how much that's worth nowadays. Like,
Yep. Very sought after.
could be the same thing with that Ohm record as well. Yeah, that's. I find myself. Obviously, my favorite's Advaitic songs, and I reach for that so much more. John the Baptist on the front. I reach for that so much more than I do any other Ohm record, but that record is so fantastic. Did that originally come out on? What's the label?
It's not the sun.
The
Southern Lord.
Oh, that's Southern Lord. They're also put stuff out on, God, I can't think of the name of the label. Fuck. I think they do some punk stuff, too. Chit. Oh, Metal Theologian says he's been after that Ohm. Yeah, I picked it up off of some website sale back in the day, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, fantastic stuff. What's the name of that label? God, it's going to drive me crazy.
Look it up. So yeah, Ohm, and then just recently, before this, it seemed like I've been looking for the Ohm for quite a few years, and then it all just kind of comes together because the Village Vinyl guy, he had 2 different Ohm records.
Drag City.
Drag City.
Drag City put out God is Good and Advaitic songs. I don't have variations of a theme in Conference of the Birds though. The first 2.
Yeah.
I'm missing those first 2. I think Metal Theologian has those, if I'm not mistaken. At one point, I passed on one of them because I was confused and thought it was like a live album or something. But anyway, like early on.
And that's all I have for Dig of the Week.
All right, sure. I think it's time for a dog.
It's time for a dog and to get into
Dog City. We should do a dog. We should do a dog before we go to commercials.
So to Speak and Chip Chat.
That way we don't have one more to do after we come back. Let's do a dog.
Okay.
Is that mine?
Yeah.
We'll just take our time here. Because we got to do it on camera. But I feel like doing a dog for So to Speak and then doing a dog for Chip Chat is a recipe for disaster. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like those are two back to back. I feel like we do one now and then we do one coming back. I think we'll be okay. You've got those other ones? Hell yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I've only seen one of those one time. And I think the variations on a theme, I've seen it one time. In like on a local shop without like seeking it out or whatever. Toss me a wiener in a bun. Oh fuck, what is that? Yeah. Because we can't eat them off camera, so I got to Hork Slam it now. This may be an official Hork Slam situation. For all eternity. I'm almost killed this beer. That's probably bad because I need something to wash it down. Yeah, you know what, dude? I love Ayurvedic songs so much that I neglect the other portions. The other portions of the catalog. That naked, somebody throw me some mustard.
You want mustard?
Yeah.
My bad, I heard a bun and a hot dog.
Well, I feel like it won't slide down good enough if I ain't got something on it. Just a little lubrication. 2 bites? Oh yeah, that's.
You want me to bring you the mustard?
You can toss it, whatever. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Hell yeah. See, now we've drawn this out too long. I'm gonna have to 2 bite it.
No.
About to run out of mustard.
We're about. Well, I think we'll make it.
So here's a little trick. You take the dog and you mush it. I take that. I make some Totino's pizza rolls when Cheryl's out. And then I take all the shit and I mash it out of there. See, I make it flat like a motherfucker, right?
Are you on commercial?
No.
Oh, we're supposed to be eating a dog.
Yeah, mine's gone. Jesus Christ.
Here's numero 5. You already ate yours?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, this motherfucker's a beast.
Yep.
You guys know the Heimlich maneuver?
I don't know, maybe. They're just kicking me out in the front yard and let me vomit out there.
I used to scare the shit out of my parents. They thought I'd choke. I used to eat so fast.
I do something with things I extremely enjoy called an ackle. I take a really big bite and I on purpose get it stuck in my throat. And then I squeeze it with my throat muscles. And it's like, ackle.
I think there's a disorder. I think there's a disorder.
I've got a few of them.
It's one of the symptoms. I don't know exactly what.
That empty?
Actually,
Yeah.
there probably isn't because I just made that
Actually,
up.
I have that's hung right now.
Oh, really?
A swallow of beer would go a long way at this point. I'm not unable to talk or anything.
Yeah. If you can breathe, then you're good.
Correct.
Breathing.
And I get the hiccups.
So is Nate going to be Zonkman for Halloween with the beard going in?
Oh, shit.
I need to get a wig because he's got the hair going on. And I know. Hey, Mom. Nope. Hey, Tink. Hey, Tink. Oh, hey,
Yeah,
Mom.
I'm struggling.
I was still a 2-biter. You guys wanted 2 bites? We got 2 bites. We'll be right back. Where's my fucking commercial?
Did you load them?
Once a child wants to spell, the spell is cast. Speak and Spell from Texas Instruments.
That is correct.
With snap-in modules with hundreds more words for growing minds.
You are right.
Speak and Spell, part of a family of products for richer tomorrows from the Learning Center of Texas Instruments. Because a child's tomorrow is never just...
Feeling good, fun time, playing in the sunshine, family or daytime. Wow, what a great time! Everybody playing putt golf fun. Everybody playing putt golf. When it's good time, party time, even over daytime, fun time. It's a hole-in-one time. Everybody playing putt golf time. For the fun of it, putt golf time. Everybody playing putt golf.
Yeah, but that Joe, Sergeant Slaughter. He's joined the G.I. Joe team.
So we're celebrating by giving away Sergeant Slaughter action figures, but you can't buy them in stores. You've got to earn them.
Here's how. Collect 5 Sergeant Slaughter certificates or call the number on the certificate, and Sergeant Slaughter will tell you how to get in on the action with only 4 certificates. There's a $1 handling charge. See details in specially marked packages. G.I. Joe! Nobody takes on Cobras better than Sergeant Slaughter.
Here's Wet Banana. You can dash and splash on Wet Banana like Billy. You can dip and slip like Ricky. Slippery wet fun for the whole gang. Could that be Mom on Wet Banana? It is. Regular Wet Banana, 25 feet long, and the new Wet Banana Super Slide, 30 feet long. Each sold separately. Wet Banana Super Slide comes with 30-foot slide, banana sprinkler, and fastening hook. From Cokie.
Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. Appreciate you guys. My mom loves the Wet Banana. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is going on here? This is not real life. I always said that when we were kids, I said this song right here was about him having to go to community college.
What?
I'm serious. Oh, man. Because we know he went to the local community college and stuff. Yeah. Which I wholeheartedly support. It's what you should do, is go to community college.
Support education.
You only go to community college, I would say, at this point. Unless you want to be a physicist, then go to fucking, renowned university. You're going to get a degree and go get a job, go to community college.
DeVry. There's DeVry.
DeVry, sure you would.
Tech.
Our IT guy at the station, who now he's a chief engineer at one of the stations. He went to ITT.
ITT?
I always thought IT was something I was interested in, aside from what I actually did. I thought I could do IT. Obviously, I put this goddamn PC back together, right?
With YouTube tutorial videos, anybody can be an IT guy.
The amount of stuff that I've replacing a bulb and a television, there's some stuff like that. There's I pull up a YouTube video.
Yeah.
Remove the 4 screws of the housing. Pause.
Yep.
Slide the housing out through the windshield fan. Step by step, and I'm like, fuck, I just fixed something.
I mean,
because I suck at stuff like that.
Yeah.
I can write you a book about how to do that. Just don't ask me to do it.
Right.
That's what I always say. That's how I'm,
I mean, if you're patient, you can learn anything you want on YouTube.
All you need is just a little patience.
Just a little. Just a little.
I'm like a children's hospital. I got very little patience. Are we ready for some soda speak?
Sure.
Does that mean we got to get another dog, or can we wait till chips?
You can wait till chips. Yeah, let's wait till chips, because it'll go good with the chips.
Yeah,
I think. I even got the new soda speak. Fucking hotkey. Boom. Yeah.
It might be one of my favorite songs in all of DC.
Where
did that come from?
Steve made that.
Oh, really?
He found that track from. So sometimes good things can come from bad things, and from the PC fucking shit in the bed and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I now have those are hotkeyed. Those videos are hotkeyed.
Yeah.
So no more tomfoolery. That's what I'm saying. Miss you. I can also perform brain surgery now too. I don't even want to know what led up to that. I'm gonna be honest with you.
YouTube. She got a crash course in brain surgery on YouTube. I
gotta be honest. There's limitations with how much I want to get into this.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Oh, so to speak.
So to speak.
How about the classic fucking? We hadn't done this in a long time. I played the graphic. I played the The classic graphic.
Yeah.
I ran across a bunch of classic graphics when I was rebuilding the show that just really warmed my heart a lot.
You ever notice that, Jesus' face right
Oh,
there?
whoa, that is Jesus' face.
Yeah.
Or is that, it's also Brant Bjork, maybe.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It kind of looks like Brant Bjork. I like Jesus and Brant Bjork, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I got no beef with either one of those cats.
Beef is what's for dinner.
Miss UC's Jesus, too. Oh, yeah.
Good. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Yeah, so to speak. So what are we doing? Zonkman brought some stuff?
Yeah, I guess it's Mountain Dew, zero sugar, summer freeze.
Oh,
makes me feel fine.
Summer freeze makes me feel fine. I like
Cherry,
that.
lemon, raspberry. There you go.
I used to tell my kids that was them on the so to speak graphic. Oh, that's fucking. Oh, that's the sweetest thing I've ever heard in my fucking life. I'm gonna be honest with you. That may be the greatest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Happy 4th of July, man. Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Red, white, and blue.
You can't get more America USA #1 razor sharp than a Mountain Dew, especially a summer freeze. So what's the fucking business about this? Let's see if we can.
Cherry, lemon, raspberry.
Oh, I thought it said summer breeze.
Summer freeze makes me feel fine.
Yeah.
Where'd you see the cherry?
Below the summer breeze.
Oh yeah, cherry, lemon, raspberry. That's a tough combo for me. That like typically.
CLR. Can you use that stuff to take the iron or out of your pipes and stuff?
Yeah.
Like that, or whatever, the rust.
And the amazing pantogram.
Calcium, lime, rust removal.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey man, it should rust your pipe.
Just pop it. Fucking Popeil. Remember that? Remember Popeil? Yo, let's not get me started on Popeil.
Oh, Ron Popeil. He had a record label. Ronco Records.
Ronco, yeah.
Oh, yeah, didn't he have history, so.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
You want a cup?
You gonna carl it?
I'll carl it.
You'll carl it?
He'll carl it.
I'll give you the honors. Oh, whoa. Straight bar.
Nah.
Haven't noticed a stinger today? Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Should we? Should we?
Yes, we should.
Ah, classic stinger. Not even the reboot stinger. It's the classic fucking stinger. Should we go back to the main? Well, actually, I'll do this one. Let's give this a shot. These are not my favorite flavors together. I'm not a raspberry guy. But I'll say.
Go ahead,
You can
talk
get
about
it. You can. There's some separation on the way down of the flavor.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Like you can sort of feel that you get the individual flavors.
It kind of tastes like doing one of those.
In the aftertaste.
Remember those lick'ems where you stick the stick in the dust? Boom, Sting City. That's not bad. It's not bad. I do taste like the something about the raspberry when it mixes with like lemon like that or whatever. It tastes like Crystal Light powder.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's that, like, not even the drink. It's like if you touched your tongue to the powder.
The Crystal Light stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with no sugar. But it's got like artificial sweetening.
Yeah, and I mean that's what I drink, so that doesn't turn me off like a lot of people that only drink like sugary sodas. But like, it's not bad. It's not my favorite thing in the world for sure. Fun dip, not
fun dip. Yeah, I think it's gonna turn my red wiener blue.
It's turning my brown. It's turning my brown eye blue.
Right. Some is make you brown eyes blue.
I gotta cut the stinger off. You do a straight cut. Bow. 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 Bow.
Gonna make him dizzy.
Yeah. They took away the slide. Maybe we used to do like the little slide transition.
Oh.
I wouldn't really. I don't really use that like professionally. Like I use like a dissolve. Obviously I use a cut. And that's like kind of the proper, that's 300 milliseconds. I don't know. That's a little slow. Because when it gets to like the default dissolves in most video editing programs, it's like a second. Pejoratively in the business, we refer to that as the 9/11 dissolve. You know, fucking bald eagle, American flag.
Okay.
I use 15 frames. Let's get to that fucking point. If you can't solve it, dissolve it. Anyway, we got to do one more dog.
One more dog.
So we got to dog it up to do this chip chat.
Dog number 6, baby.
Number 6.
Is that you?
Yeah.
That's okay. Dog number 6. So this is the fucking home stretch.
Yeah, that's no problem.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah, I feel good.
I can make it.
I wanted to do more shots. I've only done one shot.
Take one dog for the road.
This is sure help yourself. This is not a drinking stream. This is not a shot stream. This is a hot dog stream.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I've wanted another shot. I've wanted a Zen, but neither one of those goes particularly well with wieners. Pause. But I tell you what probably would go well with these wieners is this VCLC, Vinyl Community Love Chip.
Okay.
Sure. From our pal Aaron Griffin. And I figured the most appropriate thing we could possibly do on the 4th of July is the grilled beer brat. And it features Miller Lite. Now, I was a big brat guy for a long time, and I've become much more of a smoked sausage guy.
I'm totally into the smoked sausage. Kielbasa?
Kielbasa? Yeah. I like all of that because the brats, what's the unique spice to brats? Is it mace or is it fennel? There's something in brats that makes it specifically taste like brats. And all of a sudden I started having kind of a weird reaction to it where I was like, that flavor was weird. It's not gross, but
have
like...
you had smoked sausage or a Polish smoked sausage on the grill?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that brings back summertime to me. That totally brings me back to like being in junior high. We'd be over at a friend's house, and it'd be like a pool party or whatever, and you just smell it coming off the grill. I don't know.
You ever had? I don't know if you get Roger Wood sausage. They're in a box.
No.
I've got a box down there right now, but they're like linked. Like they're actually tied together, just like in the cartoons. But they're big fat sumbitches.
Yeah.
Those are really good. I tell you what I love doing is like taking like some sort of smoked sausage apparatus and putting it on a biscuit.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Biscuit with some mustard, like a smoked sausage biscuit, is legit.
Yeah.
Throw an egg on there, sure. I'm not gonna kick that out of bed.
Right.
Never. That's a good move. I mean, I like it, but I cook those Roger Woods, especially when I'm low carbonate and shit.
Yeah.
They're big fat motherfuckers. So I just do like, I keep one of those huge jars of pickles in there because that's one of the only ways you can get pickles that are not kosher. They're just dill pickles.
Okay.
Big, it's like getting them out of the barrel back in the day. So I'll take one of those big ass pickles, cut up a wheel of pickle, mustard, sausage. Boom.
Oh yeah.
That combo, pickle, mustard, sausage.
Yeah.
I've had 5 hot dogs and I'm salivating over this sentence.
Yeah.
That's an absolute problem.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Well, I'm lucky. I guess I'm lucky I've had 5 hot dogs, or else I'd be getting hungry. And it's 1:30 in the morning. I don't think there's too many places open to get food right now.
Jesus.
Fortunately, 4th of July. I've had 5
Yeah, oh
hot
yeah.
dogs.
We've had a lot of fun here tonight. I wanted to read to see what this. That's why I put my readers on, not to just look like an old motherfucker. It's just grilled beer brat, but it's got the Miller Lite on it. That's all I can tell you. So it's beer brat Miller Lite. Sure. All right. Did you throw me a wiener and a bun and a mustard, song man?
You still got the mustard, don't you?
Sure. Yeah.
And same for me, except for no mustard because he's got the mustard.
You've already done 6, haven't you? Or
I don't know.
This will be the 6th?
Possibly.
Okay.
I know at least 5 so far.
Oh, that's an interesting bouquet. Any Italian beef left in the freezer? That shit's long gone. I look like I got a nice tan on this wide shot. I'm looking like Burt fucking Reynolds right there. Look at that.
I look pretty pale. Oh wow, that's got an interesting aroma. There you go.
I don't like them.
No?
No.
How much do you have to eat before you feel a beer buzz?
I've been eating rum cake all afternoon, brother. I'm messed up.
Smashed out of my mind.
You're the man. Thank you, dude.
Yeah.
I about said, where's the fucking mustard, you fucking...
Oh, chips. Right.
I don't know.
That's twice.
I don't know. There's not a lot of stuff on the shit.
I don't really get the... It's confusing.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're going for. I don't taste the meat.
Almost sweet.
I don't know what that is. I just don't... It's not gross or anything like that.
You know...
It's almost sweet.
You need some beer cheese for dipping? Pat. That's my mom's name. Pat, 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 Pat. You ever try mayonnaise on a hot dog? The kid does that, dude.
No,
Finn,
dude. Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Finn used to fucking cook her shit. And she's like, what is wrong with you? She loved it. And Finn didn't do that. It's not like she was copying her mom or shit like that.
In fact, I like...
I know a kid guy does that. He's pretty fat.
Yeah. I like mayonnaise, mustard, ketchup on the dogs, like Mick. Yeah, man.
Ackle. That was a good ackle.
Is that something you named yourself?
Correct. Because that's the noise I make when I'm forking it down. Yeah. And it used to make Finn so mad because I'm just this side of choking, and I've stopped ackling because I live by myself now.
Yeah.
So I try not to ackle by myself.
Yeah.
I've realized like I'm probably gonna choke to death.
Now, if you ackle and there's nobody here to hear it, does it make a sound?
Only for the paramedics.
Okay.
Both of them. Paramedics. That's all. And since stupid Steve didn't show up, there's what, 4 more dogs left?
6.
6. Wow. But collectively, we've eaten 6 dogs apiece.
Yeah.
So that's 18 dogs.
Oh, Joey Chestnut won the hot dog eating contest in
What kind of buns do they
Coney
use?
Island. I don't know. They do use Nathan's hot dogs.
Probably Nathan's buns.
He
They
ate,
haven't-
probably. He ate 70 hot dogs in like 12 minutes, 11 minutes.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's absurd.
I'll be praying for Steve tonight. Man, somebody needs to.
Hey, that's a good, when they do the Nathan's, that's a good steamed bun. Steamed
Oh,
the
yeah?
bun,
That's
too.
what they do? Yeah.
That's all she wrote.
That's it.
I'm just getting started.
Yeah.
I'm a ba.
Let's get a pizza.
Okay.
With hot dogs on it.
Sausage. Italian
Go
sausage.
to Papa John's order. What should we be ordering at Papa John's?
Papa John, nothing, because it all sucks.
Yeah?
Yeah. And
Sushi.
I would know because I've been eating it off and on for 12 years. I'm not paying for it.
What up, Nate? Other Nate? I felt bad, Nate. I thanked Nate for sending me this hat earlier, and then I was like, oh, wait, that's the wrong Nate. I'm just kidding. The last time I had that many hot dogs in my mouth was, you know, I don't get any respect.
No
Yeah, fuck. What were we saying? Something about fucking, wasn't it? Nope.
Ordering from Papa John's, maybe.
Oh yeah, I
So
tried.
what would you really want? Okay, so I would go with a stuffed crust, and I would go with Alfredo sauce on the pizza.
I've always been a big like opposite of like
Yeah,
pizza sauce.
because I don't like the pizza sauce.
Uh-huh.
Theirs is incredible. There's something wrong with it. I don't know. It's never been.
But I have said if you're gonna go,
white pie?
That's good stuff. Yeah, with
The
their
white pie?
yeah, like a
Chicken?
margarita, like a margarita.
No.
Garlic.
What the fuck do you?
or the barbecued sauce is good too.
It's okay. So with Alfredo sauce,
Alfredo.
I put spinach,
Yeah.
fresh spinach, not
Chicken?
frozen, and bacon.
Yeah.
Spinach, bacon, Alfredo sauce.
Because I've always, not, no disrespect, but like, that's like my last option. Like, oh fuck, it's fucking 11:45. We gotta
Yeah.
order something. But I've always said like,
That's
especially if
why-
I'm gonna eat it by myself,
Yeah.
I do the thin crust
Oh yeah. Yeah.
because that's like another whole ball. It's like pizza
yeah.
on a cracker.
Yeah. Oh, it's the best.
It's not as filling.
Pizza
Right.
toast.
So if you're splitting it with the three fucking morons like this, it's
Yeah.
a fucking problem.
Right.
But if you're gonna horse it by yourself,
You can eat a whole thin crust by yourself. if
Yeah.
you're in the right frame of mind.
That's right.
And stomach.
that's right.
I just wanted to show my plate was clean.
Okay. No donations to the
Well,
American
the thing is
Cancer
about
Society.
these chips, yeah, I ate 4 or 5 of them. I have no temptation to go back to it. It's
Yeah, I
just
mean,
not.
they're fine. They're fine. There's nothing. They're not gross.
No.
I just
It
kind of
doesn't
like.
taste none of that.
No, if they would have, cooked it in
I should put on my.
like Colt 45 beer broth.
Oh
like
yeah,
Colt
so it's like,
45
oh, that's
broth.
beer, all right.
Yeah, well, well, not necessarily beer, of course, malt liquor.
All right. Well, fuck it. Let's go back to Twitch. See how quick I can find this graphic. See, I broke them into like current gen graphic and legacy graphic. So that'll be a legacy graphic, and I should have put it near the top. Why is it not near the top? Is it in current gen? Still can't find it? That's a problem. It doesn't matter. Nate, thanks for showing up, man. We really appreciate you. Thanks for fucking throwing up
Yeah,
a
man.
couple records this way.
Good times.
Yeah, dude, I always welcome any Friday of the fucking month. You're right here in the wheelhouse.
Zonk Man, thank you for the record, the King Buffalo.
Awesome. Yeah, just enjoy the music,
That might be
man.
my gateway into that
Yeah.
genre of music.
The band.
6 months from now, you'll be taking gravity bongs out of the back of your car. It's only a matter of time. All right. Appreciate you guys. We're going back over to Twitch and listening to a couple of record albums. So after having 6 hot dogs, you'd think I would be ready to crash and shit, but I've actually got a little fire in that belly. I'm not overly stuffed. I'm not stuffed.
Heartburn.
I am.
I'm not stuffed at all.
No.
I did
I
have
think I'm done.
I did have a pretty large
Oh,
edible,
yeah.
so it's
5 minutes ago, you were one for the
Yeah,
road.
I know.
yeah.
Maybe give me in about
I'm
another
feeling
hour,
good.
so.
I'm looking forward to a fucking shot and a fucking Zen because I've held off on both. I waited one, but like shot wise, low key. I mean, for this show, there's never been this much food to soak up all the alcohol
Right.
ever,
Oh.
ever. So I'm ready to start the fucking show over. 3, 2, 1.
2,
24 hours.
Thanks, guys.
24
Happy 4th of
hours.
July. Thanks, Nate, for showing up, man, and coming through. And we'll see you over there on the Twitch. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Fuck off.
down.